Carlo Ancelotti was started the first training with Omai Brazil national team no yebedi eho enkomo sanso and ensemble akeche ewon krofon kroso including the French Open, the Roland Garros yebegrem na yedi enkomo yebeba Ghana na yebedi efie enso enkomo ahodo Ghana league no eba na wieye with the final round of matches na ensama eba no enya sam ketwa mejai minjai meba Mebo, Mitren Efe, and Hunkomo Bebre, from the camp of Kotoko to Bebiani Gold Stars to nations, current and NASA update, every nations, and so Australiano at saying, Yebedini now come right here on this platform. Cameroonian Faseda and Farmer Telecell Cash, Telecell from Penny Fosse, Sawinya Nusu, Yesimini Bia, and Yao Radie, Mesrawa da said Telecell. Uwo sim nkrofo di bi kura no betuma porto e de aba Telecell no ahyase ayusu Telecell for say so ukuta ye sim na wo de sani sika e de koma wo dofo a ye tew kete uhumpo say ye tew enu echi no Telecell sem mfenjaw say sempo wo yusu ye Telecell app na wo de sani sika eno e free Telecell o se sani keke insupa e wadwaman so insuya eye dro ye more than just water eye dro anasa eye kangen drinking water eye alkalinely rich alkaline wom eboa ebeni eye bad fat in your system anwa sadia ador wuni pedua no so wonum kangen drinking water na enano no ema woni pedua no so ACP esita enya pomuden eye rich in iron, rich in hydrogen, rich in calcium, rich in magnesium, and of course potassium. Nina ebi wo kangen drinking water. Nti sa wonum pa ema ubodi no ene wori tenankasa eluki rich and fresh. Nti dano na wuluku nyanga kangen drinking water in super ewe drum so for all programs and event. Go for the best. Go for kangen drinking water. From 0241 449191 0241 449191 about route chese eno watafu new road about route junction so a e watafu new road ene brema UGC eho nyina wudu a ubehunyan dodo bi a wo pe etu akoton no won sabeka e wo yasoye Diamond Scientific Research and Alternative Medicine Hospital me pacho yan and ye de dura ye friend say Donek herbal mixture e dia ba adwaman so for male vitality na chese bema opa hoden a wadro aye Donek calfi edro no aye Donek herbal mixture power edro no aye Donek herbal mixture premature ejaculation etuase erectile dysfunctioning and also waist pains improve your brain function and also improve your blood circulation so we nimpa okompa so a anajo ugu nso bebre ansa adiatia edro we na aba eba besa sa ha oni nyina e de afiri ho e de amawo umpa we na opedian Donek eba mixture na uye kikim Donek na uye bonfrete pedro binom na obehu sampa papa na duro no eka Diamond Scientific for wamuna de draway e da bedwaman so herbal shop bi a beguremu no obenya biato pharmacy shop bi a beguremu no obenya biato mesra so sa wokọ ne yesi enu bi ni ho ne mu we na ho ene ne ye adwuma pepepa ja ho kopa bi eno ene aduro na wonum bia obedia adanse Frezal 246 727 677 0246 727 677 eno any line obe frɛ ɛyɛ so na yenu edi nkomo na bibia nso etumi akɔkama ɛde amount win big with mega cash ɛwɔ Sompa your platform yi so na mega cash phone penny for say dan da sika de ɛwɔ hɔ aka kwan a won so be fa so a ubenya bie na sika no esum hɔ no ene dia amu ka kyerɛ wonie sa wo fa phone na emfa nya kɔ keke nya no nkuto na wo so wonie dial star 426 star 6 hash o dial star 426 star 6 hash na afi wa sene wo sene a ye be mo 6 exciting options na afi wa famu baako ofa baako a na physical pesa wo de to so no wo de ato so say ye 5 cities say ye 10 cities say ye 20 cities akwa edikokopem dia obetumetwa bia wo de to so a na afi from your momo wallet no na wonso wa authorize transaction enso eho wo ye wi eho na te se make say na wonya alert no se wonya sika enso wo momo wallet no mu umpewi na opedien mega cash ehun komo enso eno no kai national set terms and conditions apply here, and of course strictly for 18 years and above. Wouldn't finish a doom what require Miss also a grow away and found him and no in coma if you want to etu eja and no bet way bet influenza ye kwame on yaba but a bet way na and no and ama boys are rich we share young boy bia and kasa onye dwuma misraw omunyina e de betway e de nyesika betway from penny for say efritete no mama Ghana for enye sika ba se de tienie ene sa wo hye o bet no wa hye bet na wie no u coats no na woni afoforo enso ache esanse ebinum ani je ho so mu betwa bi but wo mu hye da nimu bebre enti wo de wo hye wie a na wo du coats no ama omo na the more wo mu so use coats editwa no na wo so unya cash umpewei na opeden betway na or say terms and conditions apply here are regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsibly way betway or say get way more ye dan ye ho aba ye ba ejane be so power time Ember na so enti yenko nkrofon kroso na yendi amanone nkomono na ensama hodo edi ahim ene nkrofon kroso no nyina no yemfambra na bibia nso entuminya kamanti wa join ye ewo Sompa platform na so ewo Facebook no so amehu yenua a wudin edi owusu ansa George yatonka ewo platform no so yesama da se Facebook no monhwe emfama ye na bibia nso entumi nkoso emfamfon Douglas won so aba ho sanso ene Emil Smith yatonka platform na so atu melo anasa temelo woswa Johnny eja aye mozu bim yatonka our platform na so ena afufre bebre Daniel Coleman my good friend all the way from Kenya say woso matewonka lucrative wonso si eja na nyaso Abbas Zakari baby awobian again welcome on board to the bigger AM sports platform we aye Sompa full-time show no and emrenya so say konko phone close so na eden sama hodon nso tumi di free pa na bibia so etum eje kama me pacho mami ograde den ede Nathan Nathan Teller picture no fato Sompa television no sami din komo na akura we oye Nigeria ni osuakan ademo by all for Leverkusen as a right winger onu na de to just so no say no ya analysis no hu se bobo kwan de Liverpool wo man big player e yo grande tani Florent Vetna omodena pa no the same dia keto kreku kan e wo krom ha so oye game changer no osin ogranity and so at the Florent Vit a game changer in difficult moment you can count on him a pass a kunimu yetenya player obetum account to or no ayo ogranity and so at the Florent Vit obetum assess game and so to me diamo anytime at ope in difficult moment if you have the boy a very simple and non aya granity and so at the Nathan at the Wale Teller from Nigeria no summer or the twa entertain no ana yegu so de won sama hoto ade pa na bibia nso atum aya kama me patro me konsam from ntam esansa stories and toss and day and so me to AC Milan mam opinion attend Luka Modric na me tim Modric hu kamo kakra when me say good the Ederson party bi no so no etsa Luka Modric enay o move a Johnny AC Fonana AC Milan the Rossoneri I express interest about this man and so more enay we free Madrid or the someone abawiye at the Madrid boboko no ba AC for GD so bono ebi edaso openi no mo wo munya na beboa ama club no ma so tuma koso kama enso etumi dia momo until latest I mean second and it's AC I express interest I will opinion so mo and so yan somebody be no so free wherever and now no pay you go share the stories more and so etemi etie for right here on Sompa television again on Sompa FM 93.1 again we have Facebook and so yes Sompa 93.1 on Facebook abetuma Johnny near din command bibia so etuma ye kama na don't forget na dame sansote me patro grace so betumi enya Andrea Cambiaso ubenya na picture mama ya anka me din hu komo kakra sese na ansa na no Edward Usuma Tonka, our platform is Yenu Joko Usuho, in Shaba Oma Le Fabregas, what Johnny Collins Samuel was shown so Joko Asan Swapa, Kofi Banks Matonka, and of course, Bebre Monsumo platform so Bebiawo Bianupa, Mayente Bebiawo Monetary Edifre, and Tigo Yoswania Tonka, or Goswania Tonka, or Abuaswana Matonka, Bebiawo Biano, or Bautrudi, now of course, Bebiawo Monitor Son and certainly the free depa, Metesa for beko for granted at the Andrea Cambiaso and I reporter mean second no when him so share kan de mazufi Cambiaso reporter mean second and the same omujinsa sende no e ba ne same boya ya fensa Theo Hernandez at the party of free club no mo adina ni chem o Al Hilal te said your powerhouse already ya report to the amyetie for no so some move and go through per Andrea Cambiaso I the next player omuchidi so munya no betuma poa I the Rossoneri Football Club na bibia sum atuma ye kama anu ye latest I mean second edi free club no so so egu so yate ensama hutoni na edepa na bibia so atuma koso me konne Razuri Banyamata aya Inter Milan Football Club me daso itila pontenso na mami Grace mo player no wasa papa ya France Rasmus Hojlund na sese I mean second so Hojlund no obeko aya Italy equals good striker but there Osia kan di Atlanta Beckham 2023 and Manchester United at Tamusika 72 million pounds at the Kofano from Atlanta Beckham Obaye Sabe was a ceiling fan Ojabaku Chan Hosa Ojafaku Chan Hosa and no man fa and fa mano United Football Club not Damitin agency IFN's SEG Sports and Entertainment Group Wamo and the manager this striker. Na me patro dia meeting and it's Inter Milan force wo muhiano wo mudi so munyano ewe nim wo betuma boa club no ama no bebre enso tuma koso kama etumi dia momo and to the sporting director at the Inter Milan Football Club opinion the Piero Osilio Asia SEG Sports Entertainment Group penino and in team komo enra ni nyina effort this boy and so ho wo munyana nukre ebepo mo na bibia so aya kama no aya nsama me second and that yanopa and egu so ide nsama utoni na no and so the me for right here on Sompa 3.1 the patro Grace we dia ma ba fato somame so betuma nyensesia odwan the tade Julian Nagelsmann ono and your coach at the Germany national team Julian Nagelsmann Bomu game about Echina Wednesday, a semi-final game. Our Nations League, Germany against Portugal. Masa a crucial game because our Allianz Arena home. They are making no. Na me patro they mean second year. And they say you girls when they are two powers in him. So the goal is to win the Nations League. In fact, two, we want to perform, deliver results, and win titles for us as a group, and it is very important. And no, your opinion on summer or the atu edwano and to obianhwe or me and the and so at the Germany nim so on beautiful football, one babo fair, one deliver again, one many resource performance also because so a sunset Nations League and all one important competition at the manage Germany national team and what you know the offset number at the coach and the Roberto Martinez on your coach at the Portugal or also then some kakatuja or say there aren't many opportunities in international football to win trophies, and there's nothing better than doing so. And no, I am Mr. Roberto Martinez and some other two powers and no nukwe woman and it's a so national akwanya bebre ensa de ho na nsen kra na UEFA for kreti eye competition na ya friend sa eye Nations League e dia ba be ka ho enya sadia and European Championship and the World Cup nko and the World Cup and so about every 4 years me patcho European Championship no na eno so sa and the airtain say also we manager obetum win trophies and then see and the trophy and also competition be say no say ba or say with all effort no one so try so betum and win trophy no na bibia so atuma ye kama eno ye penina wo hwan wo Sompa television so ne den ade Roberto Martinez and somebody to try ye go so ye den sam no ade me ye tie for abotuma de kase power so afi me patcho me ko Brazil na me national football stories na me team room club football mama run the Don Carlo Ancelotti wamusu training na omoye no mama sa video no me good and for the first time Don Carlo Ancelotti nie ana one players obehu Rafinha edina nchen no ni tin komo obehu Casemiro enso aya midfielder for United na chaso no so nchen penifo no ene ni ekasa kama enu aya de course eno no na wunim se enra BBC Brazil penifo no ebia akonya adema supporters say for the first time Don Carlo Ancelotti training and some trophy for Ember momehwebi supporters na Don Carlos say before say training no ebe question awesome penifo and cancer no enti edru na say why surprise kakra na say again agene nsam eno ayete course no ba ni nyina no bibia so to course so red win himself penino at the two just of Brazil the biggest national team in terms of football or can they train yourself for nyina so Brazil aje 5 times World Cup no and they or train ni so be beto so no so aje the 6th one adama Brazil and some everyone so since 2002 with Japan Korea everyone besine winim say on Brazil and the World Cup ni bi at 2002 up to 2025 not just 23 years ni on Brazil and the World Cup at and so to me at momo and then Don Carlo be ye juma na bibia so to my kama but more 2 games on against me and the Ecuador and watching one besan so Paraguay na bibia so to my kama no ayen sama ne so guru so epa ye gu so the stories out on na edem ye tie for agwatwumete ne so matesa miankasa madam for within edin na akwesi abroko Charles what don go platform ne so all the way from Tepa or say SCP David was what Johnny ye within this serving job place ya to nkanso ho sanso waga Noah was what John go platform ne so until baby wo bia no Johnny ye e was Sompa 93.1 e wo Facebook no so ndin komo na bibia so ntumi nkoso papa ye ba acknowledge we sanso ayem go so bando no ehu hia ana wo so de abasa wo de behwe Ebeneza aye Tamanja ya to nka platform ne so sanso ana Bendoski within the nyasam ketwa ayem the philanthropist was what on your platform so ntibe bia wo bia no mayanto onka kama ne yendin komo na bibia so ntumi nkonanim afi yanto so nkoanim na stories out no enso ntumi mra mama mi Bruno Fernandes na mentene hu komo kakra Grace Marty good news United falling in way a refreshing news and they free the camp of Manchester and so United phone kwan away MCA ho enti Kwabena Sante United we kan wan so da no wanwe kakra na Grace nso the city na ta ho but this is man hwe Bruno Fernandes report I mean saka say oh nyanko Hilal after say Ocean Penny 4 Hilal from Penny 4 and now what I'm to him so secret meeting echo so I was well cancel a birthday now so I say the patro the tenison penny for buy san combe conventional one more than some baby to an proposal no crap say a very lucrative a idea a attractive very delicious offer and I'm penny for so dear for Bruno Fernandez but so reporter mean second and so turning it down or did this a simple because Saudi and yet this season and yet this year in Menason, so to me, boy United, man pempen so moturno, or mutu attending the fortunes around as an obefru wako to say the Apostle General Jeffrey Asare and Pempin Okano saying difficult moment when Jejuma Hong Kong I was so making sure Sam obeto to Nyoma, the Bibian Swetum Akoye, obetum a Peja Bibian son at media CA, and Sao Bakwa Wakano, a B and a Bruno Fernandez, and so at me Eka, and tis obey hero in difficult time when Jao and Johnny and no I report I mean second day ya gusu den sama utoni na de pa na bibian som atumi aya kama enso ho me to so no makonsamfo from na bibian som atumi aya kama and day the patro de tennis mama mi ogro de Teddy Federico Chiesa Liverpool player but pa kono brighto mu player we Federico Chiesa oba ya mfa oko Italy ehonso amfa ene obo coach anitain enso ade we ye coach ye fansa Diego Mota ano si coach we oyenimpa bonini number 1 Federico Chiesa no or see coach ni yenimpa bonini esanso catch and plane Samasa you are not part of my plans and coach no I catch and so onyano our club no mo Diego Mota didn't want me to play. In fact, he didn't want me there. He told me that I was not part of his plans and should go and find a team. Masa, kopetim bo na team I fancy Zufe no wunka ho team no anyada o come plans ho and no ayogura na wo hwa no. I was on part television so ni day at the Federico Chiesa in summer or the two and the anopa and yaguso I didn't some out on na depa na bibia so atuma ye kama yento so na men konsefo from mo grand tell no so khalofi on your PhD le president better still chairman no penina kasa no say we need to be very humble today and tis obey successful no so we need title e wana ensa se nkunkon ensa se anyadede ensa se enfili arrogant and proud e was so brown ho se ensa trophy na waje no ebinum agi bebre enai owura ne din ade Dani Carvajal obeka sa dan penino de two just Dani Carvajal kwa no wade Champions League more than Barcelona and the trophy which baako pa masa enye dede nyabotra na bra ho ase eno ayo penino so nsama or the atu etwa no na o say omo promise supporters no omo de to obi a wo support PAG and so enim se ene no just the beginning of the successor omo so a planning for the club and no ayo penino nsama ono so pan yegu so ya the stories awon adem ye tie for agodumete kasepa we so and na wo kwa UK people to na report mami akura ni din ade Miles Lewis Skelly good da wo show Sompa television so akura yi esia kan ade Miles now this morning reporter mean say come from UK here and some Madrid are expressing interest Lewis Miles Skelly better still Miles Lewis Skelly or no aye and summer epa and na anopeno no and to so be free outside Johnny Real Madrid no and no aye and summer and also everyone so to join the yegu so ya de and summer out on the back yes Spurs bobo kono e demand 60 million euros for aye Christian Romero and to Christian Romero no so be pa obesa obefana ombetuma tonama but nukre woman say unje 60 million euros and so edekwa must forget a simple and not and so and somebody be a and so ever and the tenor Mama Kingsley Coleman picture no I was Sompa television Kingsley Coleman then so their meeting is a Kingsley on your part of a buying project and they won't build our club no and so I say they are meeting here and they say they are expecting so be free club no more ako and we are number 1 now when him say reporting echo for the tre as a boss team no and then boss ako Luis Diaz home number 1 number 2 Bossa, it is reported so more contacted Marcus Radford I'm a Paul has educated to 3 yes Kingsley Coman ono so ni ten no ababeka sa 3 shortlisted players wo mo hwe so betimi afamu pakon esan so mo ebo the same star eno oyen so no so epa eno ten no by Kingsley Coman no me patro me san so ti all the way from Saudi Arabia say offer bi abeche enso ho ede ama akra no eno oyen so ne bia no so epa eno de anopane egusuade nsam no ede emiete for me ko Real Madrid enko di Madrid ho nkomo kakra me patro Real Madrid are considering alternatives for Alejandro Grimado mami Grimado picture no na the tennis if they fail some be sign Alvaro Carreras and not good until the ocean no I was Sompa television Suma Musha TV no on your right player your friends Alvaro Carreras on that right no and Alejandro Grimado on also at the left and the meetings a Madrid for no wamusu plan A Carreras plan B Grimado and the Ebasa win and far no makwa this boy and so to my bedroom club no let me be answer to my come and no yen some no swepa and then you go so don't some hoton adem ye tie for I go to make a sepa we so yen to so yen kwansambu from let me be answer entum anya kama and so ho me to so na magrum and that day esanse emra no kwa ne se ko and so mama me shabi Alonso gomra Grimado akasa ediafa Alonso ho na Grimado sing Xabi Alonso is a very versatile coach at Leverkusen. He used a back 5 and back 4. He analyzes matches a lot. Is a tactically strong coach and knows which system to use at every given point in time. He knows which system to use in every single game. And no, you're running summer or the two channel. He's prepared to do very well. And no, I agree, Madu, good and open the coach. And so about so and to do can be very simple coach na defense Xabi Alonso no on your coach why now train some of the system when I'm up and me system near and we a player I was so fixing into my system or see every game no or tenancy or your analysis no what say game bia anyhow o say o see the team no edeko and no your opinion the Teddy Grimado and somebody to try at the coach Xabi Alonso and so on no now World Cup and ebeba so akabe say 1 year na FIFA World Cup na nkasa eba so na World Cup we mpenifo kasa na diamete according to Grand Teddy Lionel Scaloni and no the to just World Cup we one try you betime enya some cricket scoreline is say yes pande from 32 nations and there are 48 nations we betime enya mani bia one try football on to biampoa but ahoden wo form wo muko kwese teams bia mo powerful obetime aso bi 10 no obetime aso bi 11 no e ban sana na chesem enim guase enso yaba na se dia metenie ane se Don Filippo Cheweye world number 62 ranked by FIFA world ranking no Jordan akakitua bi no ma qualify World Cup we 11 million my Uzbekistan when say world number 57 akakitua bi no so qualify Cape from the continent of Africa so almost chances very brighter say Cape Verde better qualify and so etumi akọ World Cup no my way ye rank 90 ye from say Curaçao, Wamu some we island nation. Wamu almost Arab, Wamu Asia, Honomu baby. Me pacho, the tennis and they Wamoso qualify, Moyako World Cup and all. Wamu to crown a best 150,000. Guatemala and so your qualification 106 ranked nation our football Nicaragua and so Yako for the first time Venezuela we must stand a brighter chance to some qualify Aqua World Cup and the last one new Caledonia we must so qualify Aqua World Cup and these are 9 nations we met to qualify for the World Cup for the very first time and no someone is and no Minister Lionel Scaloni say one shall World Cup 2026 our US, Canada, and Mexico, no, one shall you be a resource, be a bear one kakra, and your penny is more than 2 day, and you go so power horse channel, and so at the Mayete for power time, and so a femin to us on concern from our Jumete West Biansu and to Minkoso, the general and Yatanasa Bejafono, Atlas entry best from 2.5 billion. A Yasika Mete, say UK, Abano. Demanded from Openia and the day at the Roman Abramovich, Penia Bre, ewe Yuka Bainsem, Obeye Juma, and Oma Forson Manaton Club and all, or Ton Club na. You say Abano son say, or no to Adiano Sikano Yano, on Muchana, on Franco Ukraine. Now see Adiano one Quanquayansa, and they or the Kosopoto Ukraine or minor, and now no Moko and so Editia or my Russia. And they Abano taking legal auction at the Openia, Nate Eddie Roman Abramovich. I know I report, I mean, Sakas, we can confirm, and we a statement at her Sompa television. So, after Mumma boy, Yadabepo, Yamiyatman nurse season or Premier League and all, the Indian wrap up or power time, and so me patro the 10 year, and it's for the first time in 25 years, for the first time in 25 years, Nike. No woman be provided a ball for the Premier League next season 2025-2026. A Puma Jumekono and provided this ball. A be so next season. Stories more. Ewa ha. Monfami emami tennis link to be a sense. Roland Garros no se se mwa yete e mwa yete. Ye drew quarterfinals. Ewa Maya fem. Ye drew quarterfinals. Ewa memman so fem. Aye nika enya sem ketokra. Emreno. Memfan to enim send the 10 year and some Ubenya aya urani daddy Janik Sina world number 1 wa qualify ekonenim opinion the day and so Eddie Alexander aya book clip ono so a qualify ekonenim Novak Djokovic ono so a qualifier womunyina no eko omusoanim award their friends second major grand slam of the season French Open Roland Garros and no ehonsam and so and don't forget say a bet winner and ama Flip Nkumsa Flippo say power 2 years kurano minya ketua me no me strong ina a betway ya betway say a simple would ye and say ultra bet ubenye sika but so untwa bi kurana wo hye bet ni wi a u course no na woni afofrache enti ubema grace bi na grace atwa sansa ono so na ne jehon pa no wa Melinda bi no wa Jacqueline mu bi na omo so ayusu course ni de twa bet misraw de tenso mu twa ya omutwa ipe na chese wenya 4% of sika omu de twa no umpe we na pede sika project when so amenu bright oh enso enye sika enya asem ketokra. Terms and conditions apply here. Don't forget regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. 21st clinic and sukutaso wem expert in sciatica. Me patro 21st clinic sir sciatica yadene wo ho da by yen and yabamom education Ghana for ina ye bia mani e de offer sciatica yadene ho sciatica no sir intina ewo otoase esane edekọ wonase no se hotochema etoda sade etumi edorom ye fat etumi ekrotoklotwom enti moja entumi endia furusane mfamu ye ubetumi enya stroke as a result of that na 21st clinic yahwe yenko a ane yesa yade ne etuase de aka yina no yebesoso ano wo ha bi acha 5 years ebesa ba sciatica yade no ehu 21st clinic a odwane kwete Miss to an amount of say for Nichemu Yashe Kumasi, you were here overseas junction, built in a Sompa TV and a Sompa FM. Yabu assisting woman, aha, and Yanuanum 21st clinic, almost war, or boss your council quarters, and as a court junction hall, a cry your domi market was, Sunya in Kransa, and it takes my hoi now dua. Ubehuya is 0249 311 311 0249 311 311. Ufre line we swa, Yabeto so. Yadie bia yesa enya sciatica nkwa. The general himself, Apostle General, Watanase, Darling Boy, Sir Prince, the Money Man, Philip Nkumisa Filippo, Timono eye set. Impenefo ahobrase ni obo kwan so mema kwaba ediba the biggest platform so.
Ya Josu eni bibia bokode.
Se bibia fine.
Adom.
Sa mate sasa mate sa no no. Ba so miensi. Bye. So how you away? Say he's the money man. He's the money man. Dale mama enko 18 minutes after 10. Sir Prince Mpacho enko.
I'm going to move straight away. Don't say see any there baby Adruno a lot about the transfer stories. Now me we are become be 2 minutes I come in na me say adwuma about the Ballon d'Or issue.
Okay.
There's something coming up. I'm a person men can was in you there be 2 minutes no mama dey ewura enum
Matia.
Now mama go straight into the transfer stories. Powers they say in the season abana we and we all know say enche the Club World Cup will start. UEFA Nations League ne so enche beba so. Teams are preparing for next season. Near uncle to this season, on person or no invent and also reinforcement. Now, there's one particular player, news about on Kakra. Powers. It is no other player than Abrante friend Theo Hernandez. This is one of the best left backs in recent years. Football Ediamaye. Though say na mene apostle din kumu no kasa ono ankasa the injury situation is ne subabi and am to me reach the pinnacle because one of the best left backs and recently kesa oba wi ase and this guy Theo Hernandez. Now
Uncle Come.
Oh yeah.
What the best or count?
Bi kura na Uncle bet me the best or besa obia ho. But ono ankasa no eya na dru baby and suban and na edru baby na
or attitude problem.
Yeah, eya na injuries kakra bi so ha na adwen. This issue of him, a possible move to Al Hilal, no Powers, and then I am in Waka Campesi and Komaka Credit. AC Milan finally has agreed on personal terms and also on terms with Bubuko from Al Hilal for Abrantia, your friend Theo Hernandez. Now, Scanner involved, no, a grace way remember so Scanner involved, no, 30 million plus 5 million add-ons. And AC Milan Agiatum, they've accepted the amount. And a player like Theo Hernandez did na AC Milan bet 30 plus 5 atum say I don't know what they turn akọ Saudi Arabia because we all know say Saudi Arabia for ska hunting come back na nka beton player no at a higher cost but AC Milan add 35 million pounds and I say euros atum so beton Abrante no. The whole issue is Abrante a friend Theo Hernandez now say Grace the way no dey buy na beto so a ne year men can say wages accumulation in a year 5 million and so at the end of that now per year only 5.1 million euros and originally in a year
AC Milan
AC Milan telling you say the sika sem kran or the year comparison any sort 5 million euros and originally in a year at AC Milan or the no so to one man you must see and say or 5 million euros no I can't contract ne saying just a year to go. Nyami Adma 2026 Oba be a free agent.
June 2026.
Yes. AC Milan wanted to give him a contract extension, but the reason why Uncle another contract extension Uncle in Papa a friend Manuel Garcia Quillon or no any the agent for Abrantia a friend Theo Hernandez. Few days ago, I think say 2 days ago to be specific, and or call Casa Milan any AC Milan paying for quarter so or move in a boy in Hong Kong. Na Paris omotina so mo di Abrante friend Theo Hernandez on komo no the AC Milan paying for Casa papa friend Manuel Garcia our agent for Theo Hernandez ne say on be extending the contract na just say oje a salary cut and I said the friend pay cut no and looking at the boy Theo Hernandez just like Mekaya no open one of the best left backs nka boy we so can even with issues need national still now no he is part of the best left backs football bet me the amount asset now yeah can say it will feel say much disrespect say AC Milan for be catch or no say or the boy ni nkomo say omoma the pay cut and sana omama the contract extension he felt like it was an insult to the boy and on one kasemu and no nama papa friend Manuel Garcia on the dasono or yeah na you say any on the boy on be free one more extending the contract nyame aduma 2026 this boy will be a free agent as AC Milan and they want to sell him say be on benyam faso that brings us back to the price of Abrante friend Theo Hernandez Hilal for no AC Milan or mo dey buy AC Milan agiatum which is 30 plus 5 extra. But because of these issues, AC Milan wanted him to, take a salary cut. and on also the agent feel say an insult to him 27 years pen ready and a player at the age of 27 no after no win the peak more or bet me offer about 5 years without ABA injuries and I say Bibian Kobuma 5 years con
so 27 years the uncle drew the prime of his career.
It's the same no saying that the main reason why sir Abrante friend to Hernandez no obet me move from Mobokua you're from AC Milan now Al Hilal for no omuni AC Milan anya agreement na wi but now personal agreement with the player is the problem because omo offer 18 million euros which is 15 million pounds a year say on only 5.1 million now ogin we AC Milan hono on be man 18 million euros a year be boy ne say there be on pay 18 million euros no so the back pounds say 50 million pounds or so pay 20 million pounds and look let me tell you one thing here the boy is hesitant to move to Al Hilal Ofili says so obeko Al Hilal ebe solely about Okodiska enti so obeko Al Hilal don there not just 20 million there at least a good obeba be one of the highest paid players in the world enti says can't no call there and your mama 20 you get the main point and Ofili says so obeko hon me is enti bet onko ho there no be stay o Europe Al Hilal deal on to best obeko there not just obedi 20 million pounds now it leads back to this question to Hernandez so when the price here AC Milan for Ajatum 35 million euros no yen share Europe how many teams they were Europe or more a player or a left back or in the shape of a branch kind of 170 Hernandez now so I will still go back there are some clubs I'm about matches or serious I will still go back yet again for Arsenal left back why Miles Lewis Kelly or a young chap.
What is that? Honestly, report to Barca Madrid pen.
Yeah, man. And the Arsenal for quite a man so on best extending the contract. The man say be on be word off the interest from any other team. I understand. But where Arsenal Miles Lewis Kelly in Kwano or Alexander Zinchenko be free club anymore. A player like Theo Hernandez, when you get him, he will be an upgrade. Look, the potential of Lewis Kelly. Very high. Nisili no very very high. But as at now, I find the Orba and this is a player already he has experienced whatever there is to experience before. Our club side and also when you come to air national team side. Why is Arsenal not ready to go in for Abranti friend Theo Hernandez just for 35 million euros? I think say Arsenal Kofana a very very good deal for them. You talk about Chelsea solid back here why Makukuya yape. So Kukuya ni one my one never bought the left back on him. That is when mama Brantia you feel Levi Kowa and now say Malo Gusto 18 about 3 honum. And this is a player I will bet Menya no bedman an improvement in your team with just 35 million euros. Or they are not one man, even Real Madrid. The issue of Alvaro Carreras, Mamin Fenchem Preko, on say Carreras need deal to Madrid no issues about home. Madrid wanted Benfica to reduce the release clause no 1% so I win in Madrid. They wanted to manipulate the deal. No say beya scan so beti aba from bed. Benfica has told them point blank. Say any 50 million release clause na dan so na. Hwe no man so maso yebiem. Enti say no the deal for Alvaro Carreras no it seems like a halt kakra though Madrid are persuading some befa no but a halt kakra. Now this is me question. Madrid going for Alvaro Carreras. Me from the first day, me can say Carreras is very good, but I don't feel say the ideal player. I say Madrid for fun now because Madrid team they down Paris. Me your man say bema a young chap na baby room no matter two or more could do so. But you heard there Barcelona ya this season. If Madrid do not get players the instant hit bebo omu team no next season it will be another embarrassment again. And a player like Alvaro Carreras and Theo Hernandez na honoma why na feel say oba or the instant improvement ever team anymore. And look, Alvaro Carreras costed 50 million. Benfica for your man so better so. But then all the 50 million, you 35 echo for Theo Hernandez on Sabekano. So me dear, I feel like Madrid, if all these issues ever, Theo Hernandez will be a good bargain for them. Also, Barcelona crowns in a long way. Obeka say a good bargain. Why? Because Barcelona don't want to overspend. Skakaka no menya said the last time me chimchel. Omenya skakaka and they want to make proper investment. Say be omon san go back to the olden financial struggles need him. It's say na me no ka say no. So omon de emu 35 call for Abrantia your friend Theo Hernandez ababe kan Alejandro Balde hu ebebo Gerard Martin consistently we say omo team no. So for me I think say these are issues on Etu Hernandez teams we nyina nko betimi aka akofa
okay
also
man now can catch that one
yes it's very good I think that Brantwaite name Agwe the end the waka ho asentimi nwembe Chelsea for these two guys no me nwem but as time goes on no e be make sure say e be di ho nkomo now Paris ma me ni nkomo we on the Ballon d'Or you see fans and football experts can sem na omo kan in a way say Lamine Yamal Rafinha any deserve listen to this omo ne deserve why because on the facet of the game no o feel say omo na ma impact Lamine Yamal jeboa obecheche obebo Kellen chese pass fe no the mouth and the fans love it. The experts also love it.
Oh, so the entire man focus on say, Bijiri say o can the baby see Ousmane Dembele. I must say Ousmane Dembele no, he's like or to say they are all the your friends say PhD team no, he's on yet exceptional. I want to set up
a collective effort na PSG for and the dominating Europe this particular season. True, but I never compare me with so where. End of the season na awards nearby no players na year bo mudin bebre Rafinha Lamine Yamal no emududu osan e no muenya in the UEFA Champions League you and I may say on any given day I will still contest this thing said the young best player of the UEFA Champions League shouldn't have gone to Desiree Doué. It should have rather gone to Abrante and Lamine Yamal. The reason being says already almost statistics there Lamine Yamal about 13 games or share 3 goals and make 5 assists the same thing also and Abrante friend Desiree Doué yeah also about 16 games into about more games than Lamine Yamal but also Lamine Yamal dominated so many games but it seems like Desiree Doué are specific the game against Aston Villa and in the final share 2 goals but final no one dominating game no he scored 2 goals but compared to Lamine Yamal dominated games but yewie no yamfa award na ma no yewie no yesa the best player Esama Dembele in Swaria fans voting for the La Liga best player no yesa come Kylian Mbappe all I'm trying to say ni die pe no enye no na eya football people no mo kotna no mo to aba yenya and already players like Kylian Mbappe oma bi odi omo fandom na to honom enti so de Lamine Yamal ne Rafinha mo afei na omo ba no ebe soso a eya na ye bibia ho and then Ousmane Dembele nso ade o ye or the achievement and there's abebe
okay.
For me I believe sense na ye kan Lamine Yamal Rafinha no bia ebedru honom Ballon d'Or ne beba no se Ousmane Dembele ne Kylian Mbappe mo be surpass omo a e ma ne nyonwa
but
still depend on Nations League na.
Yeah, and it's be play key role. Made us say, no, I darling boy say Prince. Next, I the money man, Philippine Kumisa. Filippo, young.
Oh, yeah, Manaka. Ebeka Hosu.
That's how was with Jitum now. Oh, yes. So also with Jitum, eh? So when you say, Mim Chantro, Anna.
Now, me start with Chelsea Football Club. After such Chelsea, we the UEFA Euro Conference League. Omo imagine as the winners, no. Now we ought to say, Chelsea ever permanent say move for Jadon Sancho. Until we thought say Jadon Sancho ever a permanent player for Club Chelsea after say Omaji the Conference League, you know. Now the ever just this morning and say when a Chelsea edge Abrante Jadon Sancho from Manchester United, no, there was an obligation to buy. Now obligation say Chelsea and sign a boy permanently after the loan deal now. So much £5 million. Edema Manchester United. No muja boy no muna boy no ko. Say no papa na friend Enzo Maresca. I coach for Team Chelsea. On the technical team United decided say they don't want to permanent the move for boy Jadon Sancho on a permanent basis. Into no Jadon Sancho. After say we season with Chelsea, no. Say so Ruben Amorim so Jadon Sancho nya part of the plans at Manchester United. Into no likely say Jadon Sancho ebe looky elsewhere. And then sama eba Ruben Amorim Jadon Sancho nya part of the plans. And Enzo Maresca no so about Jadon Sancho no. He say who say Jadon Sancho embuano in the that is foreseeable future. Into no Jadon should look elsewhere. Say look elsewhere there in the contracts, no, there was an obligation. Say obo season we na say wofi say yeah, and you may £25 million now for no permanent. But say wofi say who activated that a permanent clause na any my 5 million. Chelsea say ampa me maintain boy my friend Jadon Sancho. So the agreement so your agreement. In say no Chelsea would have to pay 5 million pounds to Manchester United after say Oman permanent move for player friend Jadon Sancho. Now me come Manchester United. There is fire on the mountain as usual. There are players here clearly, Papa na friend Ruben Amorim, what shall say, on your part of the plans. Players near that is Alejandro Garnacho from Argentina. Now Tyrell Malacia, Marcus Rashford, and our branch friend Anthony, Omunina part of Papa na plans. But Anthony Diano, Kesa Airban say, when Nagasa Anthony say at Manchester United, no, I say, or whole class is saying the ninja of Manchester United. Into I don't know, Manchester United is way the picture, way over the picture.
And can't
cry. Or better Real Betis ever permanent in the move, no. And I say he will look elsewhere. And then there are clubs or more pay Anthony. And now Atletico Madrid are in the picture, and so is Juventus. But Juventus, dear no, a bit depending. Why never for Juventus as a team? Because Juventus they've not sorted the coaching, the incoming manager case no one sorted here. I just want to maintain Igor Tudor, and now some bring in Antonio Conte for now no a concoho. But say Igor Tudor be permanent coach for Juventus a bit depending how he will fare at the club walk.
Yeah.
In say Anthony there for now no Manchester United he is out of the equation. On not dream crying yes say or Manchester United. But the other say I bring from Brian Mbeumo. Sesiano it is all done. Abrentiano on the wajia to himself as about Manchester United. And Man United go so money Brentford Kasa say on best sign Brian Mbeumo. On what we with Mateus Cunha. Say no the new look attack Mateus Cunha should they get Brian Mbeumo back that is attack the new look attack you know. But this one say at the end of Brian Mbeumo Edinburgh Manchester United he is unconventional and resilient. Players now you can say will be unconventional and resilient who say our players who will be Brazil Ronaldo Dia who can number 9 who bought Lewandowski Dia who can number 9 who bought Andrei Shevchenko Fernando Torres who can number 9 but they were unconventional Omono patient so who saw number 9 but he gets the job done and that is one player a branch from Brian Mbeumo already almost signing Mateus Cunha from Wolverhampton Wanderers 62.5 million pounds. The deal has been agreed. And then you know Mateus Cunha is one player, and also to me bought as an unconventional player. In the two players that Man United are signing in ano, are unconventional and they are resilient. They can also be a resilient players who doesn't give up easily, even when they have their bad days, they will prove something on the pitch. And Brian Mbeumo, since Ofi Troye in France, joining the Premier League, you know, he's never looked back. And season on your good season was just ended seasoning. Or share 20 goals, that is 8 assists from Troye to team Brentford. I think say we raise the bar. And one player because of the resilient nature and the unconventional style no about Manchester United. But per my understanding of the game no, Papa na friend Ruben Amorim and this at Sporting CP no or tap prefer a recognized number 9. And so when you Brian Mbeumo, when you Mateus Cunha, who are two unconventional players, they add goals to their play, but still will be here a recognized number 9 when the going gets tough. That is it. But the numbers of Mateus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo here, and say no, these two players so Mateus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo no, Omunina say even without Europe no, they want to play for Manchester United. And now my storyline no, Asasa. Now I mean ko Inter Milan. Reporter Ember me read this story in a very quick. Papa friend that is Simone Inzaghi. And now woko Argentina there are 2 newspapers. You have the Chronicle ya El Cronista. Now you have Pagina Doce, that is the page 12 in Argentina. Now Pagina Doce reports Ebony or say Al Hilal mira contratação de Simone Inzaghi técnico da Inter de Miau para substituir Jorge Jesus. So meaning say and you know after that's the story. Al Hilal contratação de Simone Inzaghi técnico da Inter de Miau para substituir Jorge Jesus. So say no almost say after Jorge Jesus no, they said the only person they are relying on say or more follow as the replacement for Jorge Jesus at Al Hilal Simone Inzaghi. they say no mugu so omoye processing no say Inter Milan fans ni bebre believe say this man is done and dusted with them and say they should let him go say the Airbus see and say if you, Papa Efreno Ali Simone Inzaghi kwa why na omoko for to replace Simone Inzaghi and they are now looking at como manager Efreno Fabregas na me prince di nkomo say Fabregas aso Nemfin edu so be coach Inter Milan I say you know there is fire on the mountain no can Fabregas bring stability at Inter Milan and our understanding of the game if he say Fabregas untenable he's not capped for Inter Milan say
dia why you come
Inter Milan and about their why smaller club no baby say Fabregas nam no Fabregas should continue and I say on stay as Como and as Uncle Club Fabregas would have been a better fit for Leverkusen because of the footprints now Xabi Alonso and then Inter Milan so more new coach me prefer for Inter Milan and Conte beye because Conte started a 3-back
but say Conte it looks like Obekoso stay with Napoli
that is the news coming through because already the Laurentiis everything to convince him but so when you Conte the best option and you'll be Papa na friend Massimiliano Allegri stage na Inter Milan we do open only on the Juventus equal 2015 finals the last time Barcelona won the Champions League was Allegri and the last time they lost the Champions League final Juventus it was Allegri in 2017 in the final stage now Simone Inzaghi Inter Milan on 2 occasions in the last 3 years Allegri do open and Allegri so the style ever fit Inter Milan very well and I think Allegri would have been a better fit
okay
now another one Liverpool any jersey number
send me your last one
yes my last story once upon a time at Inter Milan in 1997 the best player in the world was Ronaldo Luis Nazário da Lima was the best player in the world and when Ronaldo signed contracts at the team Inter Milan Ronaldo the share no clause ni mo say Inter Milan na all bano so jersey number 9 at all costs but that time no player jersey number 9 Ivan Zamorano. So do you know what they did? Omuma Ivan Zamorano jersey number 18 but 18 omo the plus etu mfimfin just say 1 + 8 in the master grace that is the jersey 1 + 8 just say so Ronaldo Shanaya menso me number 9 what's the American say so Ronaldo be 9 jersey because it is in his contract and he agreed leaving Barcelona to Inter Milan because of the jersey number any sika sama e be cost round there and Ronaldo Shanaya menso me 1 + 8 and a exceptional case in football and this jersey auction I'm for a toy make us ask me because of Florian Wirtz or Liverpool they say all over Germany the Bild any other newspapers in now report to say jersey number one factor ever my boy I joined Liverpool jersey number 10 already McAllister na 10 years the fact that Mohamed Salah be Liverpool na Firmino na 9 years 11 years but Salah decide say or be 11 years no na Firmino ka say ntia say edwuma enya play bia no beti ase we am say make say wumbu minti na probably me jersey number e dey amount
Liverpool related issues yento aso chena mate yento aso yam yadma e chena the general
Boko dia
Chairman Pacho Boko.
Well, I mean, start straight because and any time. Now, me shall see a free coach Jose Rivero. Jose Rivero is a coach former coach for Orlando Pirates. I was Spanish, and at least Obabe making impact in Orlando Pirates. Yet one shada anya de bebre. He didn't win the league. One team had the Tony Sounders. He was able to win. So that's Jose Rivero, your picture. Or we need 3 top MTN titles and then Netbank Cup. Those are knockout competitions where we need. But now, Ali Afano. Mami, first of all, Grace Mami, in the outdoor, in the unveiling, our Ali, Name proceed. Wafe Juma said, one Shea and Asubeshi. So, Ali, yeah, beautiful unveiling for him to become their new coach after Omo Palmer Marcel Kola as a head coach for losing the semi-final 1-1 score draw against Sound. I'm still waiting for the outdoor. Now, a dear woman said, Wabe Fe Juma, one Shea Sebi. So this is outdooring. Mahmoud Al Kati, the president of the club, receiving to the club. That is how Ali, the highest standard club on African continent, that's how they do their things. Introducing him to many members of the board. Now, beyond this, the first task, the World Club Championship, I started on the 14th of June. That's the first task. Now, don't forget, sir, it's in a group with Inter Miami, Palmeiras, and FC Porto. Beyond that, Ali Ajif FIFA Club World Cup for third place 4 times, placing third place 4 times, 2006, 2020, 2021, 2023. So already, Ali has set a certain standard about World Club Championship. I said, so the expectation is that he should try that. Now, danger woman say there are 2 top coaches out of the 3. Jose Rivera in the Wolf Empire from Pito Masakola. I didn't know Pito. Pito got 3 consecutive finals. Against Zamalek he won, against Kaizer Chiefs or winning, against WAC or Luzia he was sacked. Masakola Ebaye. Masakola won 2 against WAC, against Esperance. And then semi-final lost to Sundowns Yapamenu. Now, Ono, that's Peter in your picture. Ono, no, he's nowhere near baby. Peter we need 2016 before Baha. Masakola coach Australian national team. On Drew Sal level, pedigree no muduye and son Obano. He has a big problem. Because Ali is unforgiving. Secondly, our problem also at the time about there are issues with established players are almost per departure from the team, almost contract be ni omoma free team mudada. Already, one of the reasons why Mikael Filippo said Ali and Timmy winning the champion this year was because of Persitao and Mahmoud Karaba, 2 instrumental, creative, and also instinctive players. They allowed them to leave. As we speak now, Rami Rabia is going to leave. Rami Rabia is one of the outstanding center backs Ali has had since 2013 CAF Champions League, and that's him. Al Mushe, Orlando Pirates. That is where Nti Ono, Said Moawad, Mohamed Nagib, Mohamed Abdul Fadil, and then Sar Sameh, they were ushered into that team. The last Champions League Abu Trika played, they won 2013. He's been there till now. In fact, Mohamed Abdul Munem called Nisno. He, even though injury Hano, Ono said Ali rely on to win the Champions League last year and then get the same final this year. He's departing after 337 appearances for the team. He's departing. Ali center backs is here. Aka 1. Yase Ibrahim. Ono share Ungo Nema Ali Frame against Sundowns. And then Ashraf Dari, the Moroccan. They don't have top class center back. That is a problem for a coach like him who is going to inherit such a big job. Secondly, Ali Malul, finally he parted with his gone. Ali Malul, who can African continent, club level, there have not been any left back over the last 5 years better than him. A back cross with precision, free kick or a deadly expert penalty kicks or a number 1 penalty taker for Ali. That's why I shared 35 goals in 163 appearances. Here he's going. He's giving the fans or tweeting to fans that listen, Mimrasu, Epra Adukono is also aging into Oko. So players, Akram Traffic, DM, he's the best DM Alam Ali, or he's also going. Now he will be left back Atiyat Allah from without a leggy load, on yet effective anywhere near we. So he has a weakness there. Right back, Hani Mohammed, only problem. In DM, the only person Akram Traffic no bet me the Marawana Tia. You have Anet Koka from the under 23 side. A Mama Shaw, but Mama Shaw is more central. 2 good creative wingers, deadly. Who can share Zama like ni Alia. You understand why I'm saying that. And then Omunye creative Sabio, Hussein El Shahat, and then Mohamed Magdi. So he's coming to pick a teamer. Strength, no air coffin. Experience ones no muji dino a ball modima team no trophy are living. Then he has bad strikers in Wasam Abu Ali and Nag Kredisa. So Obefa a team at the time team no squad nakasa was challenge. Quality call Neo also of him, he has to do a lot, especially starting from the real test, your World Club Championship. You don't give excuse to Ali. If he's not careful to manage the situation and get some quality players, yes, he's told Aliu Deng should be back. But Aliu Deng coming back, Aliu Deng a box to box. Or Jumaye. One year, he will leave early than expected. Even though he's done a great job. Now, main call athletics. The Grand Slam track, we are building up to the biggest event for this year for athletics. The Tokyo World Athletics Championship. We are building up the Grand Slam track, 200 meters. Remember, it was a showdown between a gold medalist in 2000, Andre de Grasse, who ran a time of 9.63, and then Kenny Bednarek, 2020 Olympic game. That was the showdown between the two of them. But trust me, Kenny Bednarek from the bend, actually Andre de Grasse said, "Maza, we are champion Olympic game 2020." But here, the power and acceleration was brilliant after the bend to the last 100 meters was superb for Kenny Bednarek. And he did not only end so well, but he did a very good time of 21.99. That's a fantastic time for him. 19.95, sorry, for him. 19.95. Brilliant. And Zane Hughes did a great job from the bend, and that was why Zane Hughes at the second, and he had 20.50. Aaron Brown from Canada, and then Andre de Grasse was fourth. But the shock was the women 200 meters. Where Gabby Thomas, a 200-meter gold medalist, she ran 21.83 our Paris. So coming into this competition, and she won 3 gold medals, 4x100 gold, and then 4x4 gold plus 200-meter gold. So coming into this, and don't forget that Brittany Brown, OG bronze medalist, is not in this race. So for Melissa Jefferson, there, Coco, but once again, the bend, once again, the bend is the issue. And in 200 meters, when you are able to get that right, you are gone. And Melissa proved superb in that. Brilliant. And ran a time of 21.99, beat Gabby Thompson, who did 22.10. And that was brilliant race from Tamara Davis Ted. Now, what this means is that Julian Alfred and Nyambaye. So, Julian Alfred, Shikari Richardson is not there. She's not raced this game. So, when she comes part of this, Shelley and Fraser Price, then you are expecting the record of the 200 meters to be lowered. Last one, Ghana, Babrantia. Samimu Abdul Rashid, NCAA, 100 meters. Top class. This was a preliminary. Top class run, especially from the 50 meters. Superb. Brilliant run from powerful stride. Executing his strokes so well. I'm proud, and I'm saying this with eager because it's a brilliant Ghanaian. The 9.86, the new national record now, Obrika Azameti Diana 2022, 9.90 no. But the fact is that he is having the leading time in the world this year. This year, the best time so far is 9.90. Akane and Simbi, a Golden Grand Prix of Botswana. But what this guy has done, it means, don't forget, part of the team Major African Athletics Championship go to Douala. We, Ibrahim Fuseni, which were near course, the relay qualification, Ibrahim Fuseni's performance. Now you see what as a boat you has also displayed. Then you come to St. Safo entry, and then Joseph Amwa. What it means is that going to the World Athletics Championship, your team you enter with his time, the 4x100 team can be explosive. Okay. So kudos to him, you should keep it up. This is a marvelous performance. Marvelous to have the well-leading time for him. Brilliant. 9.86, and an easy joke time to make.
May I say, that is the general. The money man, let's make some money. Yeah. Let's make some cash.
Mr. Grace said, on say Prince Folder. On fire your quotes in and to Sumaye.
Okay.
Your quotes for the day.
Okay.
And then we have to get money. We have to make money. So you make money be a better way. Better way say get way more.
Okay.
Better way say get way more. These are the quotes. Your first code A1F1 82 FB5. That's our first code. Now your second code A1F1 83 969. Now your last code A1F1 94547. Now let me repeat the codes again. Your first code A1F1 82 FB5. Your second code 1F1 83969. Na your last code for the day 1F1 94547. Me say marriage listener wakwaje no.
For it.
Aduane na opese wudi na che se wa hyede mu ache opese ene no wudi aduane bia wundi bi da we are so betway or say
getway more, but bet the responsible way, regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Terms and conditions apply. Yankonkodi nkomo yebesua de oral education emre naso si esua de efa hawa yenum ebambo ene ahudidie enso besiakọ time with the judgment man. Doctor bibi aboko de
Yankopon adom bibi aboko mini ana so e
Yankopon adom Yankopon adom ye nkomo e adana yesua de last week.
All right.
Fa toda bi wo how ye brushy ye sano aggressively any identity to the biabe say in between the teeth and then the gum no na say hono ye na say wo seno aseno ase sabi ekura sedan erosion amane peje kosi soro no enne nso dia na yesua.
All right, dedi kan me the enchia free Judgment Dental Clinic and see Mr. Eric Frempong at the Ghana ni bia or share Sompa TV and pay any the OTA program no Sompa radio so na the year can say Judgment Dental Clinic the bia ye can ye called mandate and they say Ghana ni bia wo on my way mono o sena egu anum ye fa no mako ye bebo esene ho ban na ya ye nkyerɛkyerɛ oral education said the be ya ebetumi enhance wonum apomoden no said the be ya obehu kwan a esese ode wonum no efa so san say de bia ya na meka say nkofo focus on the outward look no ne skin no ne na appearance no but enum no obie na no na okasa aya na enya homeka o de imagine say obi e kasa na wa hu say esene gu nenum no plaques bi hihemu yellow bi ni green bi scent bi efrimu esene bubu esene style bi ya na in a way no as a hu nipa no in a certain way but Judgment Dental Clinic dey can say bomodi ya na hwehwe e kira kwan Ghana ha ya place your branches ni nyina strategically enti babia eben wo no obetumi akọ me the branches no ebetudwa bomodi ya na ma phone number no so o phone no na o pen no paper no emben wo for numbers no na free Judgment Dental Clinic book your appointment with us na ye beboa mo onum apomodin no afanentoma pa efra ye adwuma from anopa 8 o'clock at the copum anumere 6 o'clock from Monday at the copum Saturday even holidays Judgment Dental Clinic say bomodi ane form of running nyina ebra bibia efa esehu bia no eno na ye examination and consultation ye say bra na ye hwe wonum no na ye hu de ekoso ewo ho san say obi bread ne obi ne situtu no ne se ne ya esena sei esena pro say nka oba Judgment Dental Clinic ena yetumi ehu de ekoso a nka ye boa no san say de ma ye dwumadie ne edan so ne say ye de ofa procedure ne mu no na ye de oral education no account church kwan a obefa so a obema wonum apomodin no fa ne ntoma pa efra ye payment plan ewo ho nti se sikasam na eye odadwene a ode ye bra ye wokuma se Bantama Abrepo Junction total filling station na chi ho a na ode ye no ntena se niema okwanya ntua no enkakra na eno so entumi emo ye qualified doctors and nurses nti ye data team no matter say the problem city bia ode osene ba ye betumi aye ho adwuma last week na yesua de make said this week
by your more line so number no
all right
you can see so answer samre obi si form or take mu si form ne ade nti yensi number no so 0559 139 582 0559 139 582 eno e number back no the other one is nie 0598 405 674 0548 0598 405 674 means 0598 405 674 adana so board number ba ko bi so ka
0549 906 588
sansi subi
0549 906 588
588
me sorry ya obetumi start here free but what you free na wo question bi was bi sebia na yemboa
yento ankomodi
no say last week me be ka cervical abrasions ho asem wo ha na this week ye sign etoa adesua no so san say say eno so ababe one of the common dental problems are say eba clinic pa amanfo enya saa ehaw no enti eho abehia say gentleman dental clinic because ye command date ni say ye be cheche omanfo amahu kwan a omode omonumu ebra no ebefa so na ye ka abrasions no ene say ese no ho na ase ehi enamel no de bia me chim say ese no e contain and I 3 layers enamel dentin ena the central portion of the tooth no eye pulp no enti enamel no na eye white na onu edwira ho a yedi na yedi hu no and nipa dua akwa ni nyina it is the hardest human body part.
Okay.
Enti na enamel timi e breaki dompe e resa enam eye bibia apart from that no e bo dentin no which is the next layer no ena pulp no ho e ban said be ya bibia ntumi nto sa layers yi enti eye shield a protected. But at some point obu hon mam so oho ana ne enamel no na ehi na ase ewewe na e free ho eno ne friend no abrasions but ye ka cervical abrasions a o cervic ne ye o teeth no ene wo gam no ba bia ehia no ne kon no eho na ye o cervic no tie ka cervical abrasions and say eho no ase na start ye den etwitwa na ebu a wo say etumi ekọ into pyramid shape bi ase shemu na etwa ekọ ase no all because of say toothbrush ye use anu odin no ene ko fa sa how no bebrede ba de nti asa adusua we very important ne say still a nipa bebreda so ewo adwen bi say toothbrush anu odin ene betumi ama ne se no aye kama ana ebetumi ama
say adwen ye say no na be ma betumi agi bibia fru ho ama ye
exactly eni nti no time bia no nipa no koto toothbrush de anu omre kra wo ho a o se opede anu edin
the hard one
me wa de anu odin no e de how ebre o se no san say enam say anopa enwumre o de twi o se no na scratch na etwitwa ase no eti etwitwa no ube wo say enam e no start na ede ehina etwasi ase enipa bebre enya sa problem ni bi se omu hu kwan a omfa emfa so ena obi nsusu ho no ma toothpaste na o use no abrasive ewomu abrasive ni chemical bi a etide bi aya na yekase o toothpaste momode na ehwe ho ni chemical component no ingredients na yede ye very very important na abrasive ni womu a eno so tumi eboa ma o enamel no na eno so ehi nti o de brush na to so na start na ehi ententem ena ebi susu ho no ma certain medications bi nuro bi a odaso or underlying condition bi nti odedro so sendro na onom no ni adverse effect say eno so di nsunsuanso foforo e de bre ne sen so eniti akofa how kese e de abra na obi susu ho a ne de ne say o use sharp object to say nails enom na pins no ni ade offer dadoa kra na odi yi ne sim na ori hard object hard metals yesi men treat o sen as tools esen enye tools into his screen so a on say nipa no gam ni nyina a start ase ni nyina ayiyi eti ama gam ni nyina ahwewi e de free ho said the kind na se no awohoro we no extreme cervical abrasion just a severe one no say na ase ni nyina such a person
we the erosion is in no
exactly but say o de na static akra bi a say ene be kwakoye eni ti ye encourage you say hwehwe gentleman dental clinic e kwan na ye restore o se ne back na enu ntumi mu a san say ase no start say etwitwa say ya on say o tooth no ene o gam no o say another line bi eda ho aye creamy bi ehye ho sa no ade very sensitive to pain. Okay. It is how the we cry now the floss and I said toothpick crack or kana na efemfemo se wo sorry anopa na o brush a bristles ne kana untimi stand because efemfemo it may to us to 30 seconds now so that so efemfemo ade a ha adwen pa eti de bia ye ka se wo sa problem we bia o ye den ase no betwitwa etumi do point bi udidi kra untimi ne di and I say dentin no very sensitive. Say and say under any circumstance be exposed and I say any etumi ehu say o dentin no etete ho. Enti bra judgment dental clinic na yam feel ase no emfama because nipa bia wo side no one aduane a enwunu ontumi ndi ice water krontumi nom obi hwe me obi etie me yogurt ni sanema ya bayi ontumi endi bi ice cream ontumi ndi bi obi ho no ma fruit bi te say pineapple orange and anka because of say containing high acidic content dear
I said those say yes citric acid woman nyina no the
obre osori anopa na obebrahia na aye no dadwene na aye ade a odwene ho san say bristles ne koka ne se na ontimi oba gentleman dental clinic ye be ye ho adwuma e de ama na ya fele asie ni nyina e de ama san say dem on na e wo ho no animu no aye roughage no one ebe air trap e de ma plaques enti udidi wi a debris ni bi san say ese no ideally ne e wo se nipa bi a wo se no eso no yetumi ye smooth eninti na say obi e wo plaques anatata oba gentleman dental clinic na ye scaling and polishing ohuru nanum no wi a ye fa ese no mako na ya polish so no se de be ya ese no so be smooth se ese no so ye smooth a e man ye difficult se bacteria e betumi atena ese no so eti bra gentleman dental clinic ye wo different types of filling na ye betumi ayama ye wo glass ionic cement ho any na restorative material ye betumi e de afile oseno ama asie na awewini osena asie na atwitwa ama sesei pampan akoshishem emoa akoshishem treponema denticola ehihyehyem at ubie wa no na wokasa na scent efrimu ba no brana yam file asie ni nyina emfama wo na oseno emfa ne tuma pofra ye betumi aye ne kama. Your number is 055 913 95 82 and 0549 906 588. Your branches na Edorson. You say Sompa TV the Ekwachi. Accra your branches too. Your Nungwa main lorry station ho. And your Domi Kwabenya Atomic Down roundabout no so. Ena oko Techiman Gentleman Dental Clinic ewo Magazine Road oko Koforidia yene Central Police Station ebo ho pe takrade eye Banchase Tadisco down ho ena Gentleman Dental Clinic oko Aflawo yene Eco Bank they wo the same building wo Aflawo Main Street na de ko border na no Tamale eye Tushigu yene Central Post Office no ena opposite na Kumase Ashanti region in Portemo bra Bantama Abepo Junction Total Filling Station ho so what detected cervical abrasions are ebetumi ma wo seno so asa tu se wenti osi etu a wo de bra na yen hye ese no emfama wo na wo seno fa ne tuma pa emfra 055 913 95 82 and 0549 906 588 from Mrs. Siana yentumi entwetwe komo yeda mo asepa
Dr. Yensu yeda say ba obi the question bi aba me gidi say why the can so say please do you have your branch in Western North? You know about Klobisa say more branches in be Western North and na just say or come from the BNI Echo se fini no potemon. Okay. Yeda sepa doctor. Ya me yad my be sense we share bim. Enti eno eye gentleman dental for penny for eno no baby a wo bia no wo fa na ma na wo betima frɛ no na baby e ben wo no wa kyerɛ wo na wo so atumi akɔ no akɔkɔdi wenum nso ɛho ni na bibia ye kama. Abbas Zakari or say good morning to you all for the best sports station. Keep it up. Yenua Abbas Zakari. Danny Coleman all the way from half Kenya number 2. Also watching you live from Kenya number 2. Fantastic sports show by all standard. Powers more fire. And no yenua non so edia or the abre no. Heat. Hashtag current news from Real Madrid transfer Atu Melo and so messenger or the ebre and no. Good morning. I'm watching you live at Atonsu more fire when see a Joko na yen twaso fantastic display boss. I'm watching you live from Porto inside Kintampo North. Hona odi afraba menya edini ya na odi acheme. Edward Osu osi please I'm watching you live from Manson actually inside Candy Hotel. Cindy Hotel, right? Savings J Bless. Good morning. Watching you live from Accra, Ashoman Estate. More fire. Thanks for doing the monitoring. Nana Akwesi Abrakwa Charles. Ember and the entire sports team, good morning. The show is airborne at Tepa. Wishing Babiani Gold Stars well in their last home game. We are winning the GPL this season. We don't care what others are saying. Nuhu Adams, kudos to you guys. I'm watching you live from Kintampo. Also the free Kintampo Nabra. Abraham Sky Adigbono. Say good morning, Sompa Sports. Watching you live from the Upper East Bolga. More fire. Sansuna Katongo. Or say I'm Katongo, watching you live from Achim Takurase Town Park. Mandem from Achisco campus. Thanks for doing the monitoring. Brighter, who are brighto. Or say the spaceman, brighto. You know, Yamoka na keep crowd titrotrum. Ja rofono. Ozolo. I like this spring. Well, George Asare, watching you live from Sunyani Udumase. Osman Dembele for the Ballon d'Or. Godfred Ati Dama. I'm Godfred from New Edubiase. I want Chelsea's update. Gagai Tariq. Greetings to you all guys. Watching you live from Moshi Zongo. Crespo di Fufufo. I say Rafinha deserves this year's Ballon d'Or. To me, he has been better this season than PAG's Usman Dembele. Greetings to Ousu Bempa of Inshaeso and Samuel Bwachi Yadom. SBY of Bosom Train. Also, Umese Yanono. I'm not Emmanuel. Or say, I'm Atomic. Watching you live from Ahafu Goal. So, Yenuya Atomic. And so, Ediano. Daniel will say, I'm Osei from Kindness Media. In fact, Sir Prince, you do all. Ajuba Adams, or also Yatewon Kana Aski Gel, or say, my love for this show is 1000%. The power time was extremely fire today. Keep up the fire burning. Also, Odiano, blessed son, KMA Mayoba, 2 p.m. Asante Mampong. Really enjoying the show live from United States of Asante Mampong. Greetings to Honorable Kinzuba Kumasi Mayo and to WO1 Amuzu and WO1 Innocent of Central Command Kumase. Also message audio banano. The general will always give you the balance for discussion. Aski Gel. Fantastic sports presentation. Nana Kwame Brempong Yemfensia na Yenko Yemra Sesia Ejekum Blankson Imani na Orlando Atrasia or the local issues bebre Edi Babe Somiye. Short commercial break. Yabesisia Obapa Grace Munsumiyaba.
Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes. He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used, the more money he makes. Oh yes. So, what are you waiting for? Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your codes and make money. Bet Influencer, another world first from Betway.
This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more.
If I show Brad, I'm sure you'll bag me.
Brad, and not so good.
Now tell me about Michelle and see you about Queen Wayne and say,
Brad, said your time about Mister, it's your Jimmy fearful, and you're about ever so.
really, I know this is offending now.
Brad, and because me the time about Mister Huadansia, we are singing now about Timinka, and it's some malaria, where drawn the time about Mister.
And you go, dear, no more to I want to meet any deal. What drawn the time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through, dear Wama for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the time about Mr. Drabino. Shasa Wako Hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
I also time me a TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever be than Ziba, a woman, ever trap. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a name. FDA AG a judging cratoy at home.
Abusaka Kabi will have a job to narrow who's a woman say. About Fraketua when you're 2 years academic. It's the African Spider-Man, the mayor of Fraketua one and Nipa here. Let them be cost for Nuti coming when you're already won't be. African Spider-Man, the baby say what of faith, but preoccupation who's African tax, what baby say what of faith, now with secret plano, anything. Imboost herbal mixture and only me secret. Now me here to no cut out from. And a police me do one dance and say, many namin sonshare, namin a boosting immune system. I'm a semi trainer mental bread. Meet me the come I'm on come with mom so across your class so me tie yale. I'm a my lattice latitude, me yabaco. And yet, Nakoso. Hey, Spider-Man, what a quiet! I'm a cratching.
Ubenya Imboost herbal mixture and our pharmacy and answer herbal shops. A pin for any color mundi if you do me no. FDA tie adwedwe ntatwe ato.
If you want better future, join Ghana Grows, 'cause our grit be the future. Join Ghana Grows, just be one for the culture. Join Ghana Grows, 'cause say you my day for Ghana. Join Ghana Grows, Ghana Grows.
Ya yomu hekwanya ubefaso nya adwuma ana ati adwuma ku a mfaso woso e wo ku adwuma mu ene ATVet mu enne ya so anamonne fast sanwo wabusua ene wo nkwatemu asetenemu bo star 718 star 50 hash na beka ho sesia Ghana Grows Hope Day Ghana Grows Jumedie Mastercard Foundation ne Springboard Roadshow Foundation Limehouse ni wabuafo na Debro.
Rise and shine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3 variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Winehead. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
Mamisha, time HH heba Mr. Bina unumi. And ya wat dropa. A draw say. Mani peduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wakwa koto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebedwaso no wono a na the time HH heba Mr. edia bedwaso akra wonyanya mfirihia dumienu anum bi wopemfo ane oba wo ma akra nufo enso anum bi time HH heba Mr. Ubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so pedudo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH heba Mr. Eyedro say FDA agye edwadie nkratoe atum.
Okay, Yansan Somagana for Kabana Metwa so Mr. Blank onya Mr. Ejekum Blankson Orlando Atlantic the local issues no eba but a 3A herbal center yan the 3A cold capsules ediaba 3A cold capsules no e kokwadru koku biara se Peduanani say wo wani wapose wani wani ayeko toda ukwan minim say wo sisi ama wo yematim untumi njawonan waduro eye 3A co capsules herbal shop pharmacy bia bewrem no kaidin no edin no ye 3A co capsules coco master no 0546 107 0546 107 Just toothpaste fatwitwi will say ne wenum entu enum pampa mfiri ho emu enum enye nika wenum ukasa gu nimpa so a nimpa mpere so metie wenum asem mesrew Yas toothpaste enu ni secret no obekọ interview ye be fa wa Yas toothpaste and in a brush fatwitwi will say na bibia so entumi nkoso kama emfama Yas enwa na ye yusu enkora anim penifo ye nyina Yas toothpaste Ola
Powers
yankwe
Powers ma menchia yetie for ne ensan so ene ya hwefo nyina ye mo makwa ababiem area about full time ne so afisem no ena ebraso agikum Blankson Junior obetimi afrem Orlando me den nsem ne nyina enso ebro ma menchia se emfri eye Asante Koroko technical director and afin so interim head coach ede Kumasi Asante Kotoko Karim Zito na unim say obefa adwuma yi ade a waka pa ba ko ne say adding beauty to goal scoring na Sunday na sansem na okan e manifest ye enti wa cheche mu gakra.
When they say adding beauty to goal scoring, look at all the goals he scored. Look at the goals. What he did beautiful. So I'm mad. But it will take time. You see, football is not about today or tomorrow. It's that just like you put the boys in the classroom, you've been teaching them, and definitely some will pass, some will fail. But with time, so they say repetition brings automation brings perfection. This is what I'm doing. You understand? So gradually they are responding to the way I want them to play. And if you look at the time I took over to today, I'm not satisfied with the way they are playing. At least it's not to the high degree, and there's a progress in the boys' play.
Eno coach Karim Zito and ede sansem no and so etime to jano na with time Asante Kotoko sanso be fan ntuma pano asan so efrebiem na Alex Menu na de nsama tuja o se enanoi Asante Kotoko ball na omo boy no omo kire resilience and afin so no ente se tete Kotoko no ye ka tete Kotoko na nye tete de na ogum tab na se nka omo take kan be tutu nke no ano no omo ntimi nsole biem.
Work in progress. Omugu so everything. Na me import me pe omu resilience na me pepa. And I want say sanke tito Kotoko no a. And then after say you both to the castle. Okay upon what I say but they fought back. Sha better more. The goals are now share no. Penalty never say chance. The rest of the two goals then e be on their chance. Individual brilliance. Ti ebo mabaso. Ebo mabaso papa na ebo Zito so abaso ba no. Fatoni ehwamo to onko so ayi papa mai kopese
Etino eno Alexander Menu na den 72 ja no wie no chema Asante Kotoko supported this season more disappointed team ne papa
season amencha watie for ya di Kotoko hwambo pa supporters di Kotoko hwambo pa na yie na ato sen kan last game said the work no ke be bana ya ba be den abasha boys na ka say thank you but antimi ama and the first is not the be hu na no na say hu ye I say yeah but the be ya inside the asaba mesha say sabra we fans of Kotoko and then her boys the boy after say concede the first goal they fought back to win by 3 goals to 2 in fact ahami ye pa
eno chairman Alexander Menu and the sansem no and so etudwano Asante Mantem Asante Kotoko supporters nyina ono ene penia oda omano and so ewa ha sei entino eba sendra me catch us say ensem no running story entino afi na videos no eba kakra videos ni gusu
nations dia na
ai baby abaseke videos no ko ishe bia afi de eba kakra enti omo mame baseke penalty no na Ember I hope say ukiki no be hu ni ye now I wait me actually say yes Oko great man defender Oko great man na a tough one yes intino yes intino penalty na ye je no bakuni na post wa hamame there be player na all ball ko echi kakra there be Grace baby I know all ball no intimo mame na ye nhade there be ko kakra ahaya sa player no ball ne ma ne ball obi nsa no ase amanfo bi so yese na ogina offside position enti no senki enya different angle and an kebetimi hu sa video no enso we plenty video no de egusu a eba enti no ye better from the anso yen fan kan ye tiefo enso e wa ha sei enti eno e penalty no ba ko no se penalty na yemienu we ye ba ko na ba ball ne de utimi se ebo Oko great man ensa yes wo sha defender born there born inside yes enti no powers wo ana wunya hu
oh mahu
okay enti no powers yento aso
ba omo gidi se frunsu ase so futuru kakra wo
se penalty ba ko nso ba ene ye behu ni nyina na tetia he ene nsema tudwa wa cheche nsem ni ma na tachia ye dikan wa kasafa emra na ye de ball football no yentie no
unless they have some grievances we are a bit accepted in their favor. So if you get ball body a upward end of a match. An upward end of a match you are for feature of what point. One you lose the match. After 3.3 goals of the resulting points. Tima open face anything can happen. Well, what the things they call Gold Stars. The same thing could have happened to Gold Stars against the Crown Lions last match. The all was not lost, so you don't throw your hands in despair. The over with the team and I think they're not doctor and the doctor who come up for ball with you.
Yes, power senti techia hino ene de sansem no enso etudwa no na ochema ese ball ne de nkomo force wa bowie ase ono no hwe no 3 points na fam ena na doctor nso ehwe no enipa nkwa afam nti no ye behwe sansem no wie no de atudwa say is neither here nor there
somewhere last week so very nation is everything what you know. It will be was in the race. Heart of Lions was also in the race. It will be a matter Yashisha to say goes down and then you need it's not here nor there. Like a very Karela, I could say goes down.
Anti powers, Mutitia Montane, so Mutia sponsor. Mokika said, Ne Yashisha to say yes, a ghost stars, and a Ejin League or say it's neither here nor there. Bibiansa. And so enko so enuntina omotena home ema Karela United ekrampo enso etimi ekwasham no wie no na oside nsem bebre enso etimi tu atudwa no na ose football na yebo nyina ye de mra enebo
can say agrobi a yidia no mra eda ho ubisa ema na omo fidi wona obo ampe o to double step by the job foul o to da me wunya kroba wa fa by the to papa. It's also by a board, as soon as the rules and regulations and the statistics.
Sompa 93.1 and half and so Sompa TV and so no na there's a Black Queens onse omugusua ewo Ivory Coast and then so mo san bo anyonkofa kense no de tosu mienu anwumre no so na game ne baso was Stade Felix Hofet Boanye Sports Stadium. Yes, na Ghana ye call AFCON no ye ne Egypt enso ekobo game no enso nti hona next game ne baso na coach Kimla enso edensem aka kakra enso etimi atudwa about Emaba no omu progression.
Good. Finally some trainings and meetings together. We only had one before the first game, but now we have been together for a few days, so I think it will help, and I'm really, like always, looking forward to play again. Yeah, we'll do some small changes in how we play, and a couple of changes in the starting 11. We were thinking that we did a few good things, but we also learned from the game, and we think that we can create more chances. Even if we score 3 goals, we think we can create even more chances. We think that we can have more control.
And the head coach Adema Black Queens Kimla, and it is no atudwa no say changes ebeba on style of play nimu say first league no ye bo 3-3 and so honti and sai kakra and so ebetimi aba na sapon and Nations FC supporters no okasa edema mo or the atudwa say decision bia his Anna Dr. Kwame Chei ebeteki bia no omo be support no
Nesi say ya to say enti ne ya da meka say to say papa say wari draw to league ma ya better na chesa say ya ma me go league kwate league we ma just 3 points wunti enipa life enye in danger and na ya track am for 9 solid hours and na de ko anyina say ko he ball we do supporters say ko ye nyina na we bi antimi anko adwuma because of time we be able to mas na 3:30 na ya waste
eno enso nana sapon ene de sansam no and so etimi etudwa na powers say when your opportunity around lend the mountain so that
Dabi.
Benjamin Asari. Wakwaba. Enti mama me Asari arrival no. Yes.
Phobia Boga.
Boga bedru town. Nye is the cry. Yes, SM. That team say yes. Yes. Powers never give up na yo mo kan wabrabom no. Ye adwuma pa. Enti na Asari said na bemo amu na onya gidie se football na de ne bekọ akire no. Yes, Asari da lande. Enti no Boga bedru town. Yes. Na mumma me Kamadin enso ene Kwame Poku.
Ofan ho. Black and white ba.
Is here the ultimate say Black Stars #1. We know first no nanka ye Samia Jemu ne kasa ansem no on na #1. Enti mumma me Kwame Poku ene Kamadin. Yes, mumma me Kwame Poku ne Kamadin. Yes, enti no. Yes, Kwame Beye nso attach it down tino Beye. Yes, kama enso ewo hono ntino yamrante na omukọ join Black Stars na omonso etimi alande ewo Kotoka International Airport.
At least the final round of games no be ababa man club.
Yes. Na Sabre no Ember Sabre no season na ba na wie yes ano. Nominees na start PPP nti mumma me women's team coach of the year no na yenhwe nominee no enso etimi aba. Abu Kasim ewo police ladies Ononso enya nomination and so Joyce Bote Ej, yes, national under 17 women's team no Ononso and so Mercy Tego Kweku and so enya nominee kama enya nomination no and so elho na goalkeeper senedi no monfama me, yes, Benjamin Asare, goalkeeper of the season, yes, Ononso nidia be piemu bi and so Emmanuel Kobi and so ewo goal stars. And I think Sabranti friend Lawrence Osei and so Heart of Lions. I think say we die Danekwema na Nations FC goalkeeper no. And just say empenyim for hwe kakra bi but nomination we die. Until Powers so they Brennington no.
Medase pa time herba make sure. Ye the time herba make sure dro no abedwaman so ye dra ye nim ni fritete. Ye nim se eba ni ntidi yade malaria. A drobia no a etum no esene time herba pebinum sesie unya bi nom ya ade che ho awodew I say ho woso wenum ato untumi nidi eduro no aye time herbal mixture time herbal mixture and in the capsules eno so oho eno na ye dura bebwa na abo ho ban e de afri nyarewo ho for your general well-being nti entwens obeyare ansa pebinum sesie time herbal mixture and in the capsules 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 cloud internet yen ana yede internet edwane esanso ejana naso entutwin mu na ne bo esanso dafom pa no e de abedwama so adwuma bi a woye anase fie wo office o pese yenye installation fama eye cloud internet ya cloud internet ya ebi wa abehu aisebo etwa no ho sa ade mie da oboa wote 1 week na mai cloud for be yema wa pa na bie umpewe na pedien cloud internet phrase say 0244 601 933 0244 601 933 nya nko CCTV and afi digital security log sa dwumedie ni nyina no ye Sir Prince
with the Mamimu straight away, na mintimina nentem. On the penalty incident, no, this is what I want to say. You see, there are people who believe we say, as a Basek Holy Stars, yeah, they are be favor more. And we were having this conversation behind the scene. Look, Paris, minute we say, Bia, and as I mean, Philip Penyasem. Nasa mumu bi any ho, mumu bi any who. Na meni nya asem we ababon ten say. Asem na esi o mene ntem na esi issue punishment bi na se me time mene nya asem e bia na me phone record issue na esi no na ye wie na ye nim se ese punishment ba wo de e course no ho a me phone na nya recording no ugidi se mint na se enyi part a kire se me na me di bem emfa ma abontiana ana me yi part a kire se me na me di for the aba I would definitely bring out the part be ma me looking good in front of everyone else. Because this issue now here come was empowered. a very big issue and at the honor. Enti nation Basically Stars what they are doing or man for say or the first penalty aban or man for say in the first place is it their sole responsibility so I'm going to provide you with the videos nana. We are having this conversation background. And you're more a responsibility no. But what they are doing right now no is to try to tell everybody say when they see what the man ntino and I say come ema ntino nanka esa born yet waso. Enti onkofa any negative via even we don't know yet say be any negative cause what they are showing us nature say it was a clear penalty incident and you have no other option than to talk about what is happening there.
So also what they are now there.
Yes, what they are now there, and the so people I saw who provided that videos in the man so munyam famai and to anone dia owo and on one kasa diaba. So for me I think that those people are more as I said, Basically Stars are trying to put themselves in a good position. No? It is what they are supposed to do. We can the video no can and send for no obi anshane so on famra. But no feel say and your no issue and the one tea. Are they positive about game near course no? That's what they so for me, I think that people should stop talking about it. Not finally no. Yen change say the whole issue, but not impenyu for ankasa the verdict ebe babonting. Now, tender can say me efa the for feature no when they main ko on because enra di ho komo. The Okaya not me person me hwemni. Also no make a reference to Karela United ni Bibianu Go Star say Saman for bi hu ne say Bibianu Go Star o man share league na to also omonjia and Karela entimi mehye no. Look, it is true. These things keep happening because even at the bigger leagues in Europe no cry DC. But obi o share brekum Chelsea any Bibianu Go Stars game. Powers. I was having a conversation with Miami Ebra Abeku Philip Dunim. He was like Prince into when now you see stadium and the ball now man can share no who did say who na ujina park so I can't share 5 goals and I was like dear na make can the actually convince no because clearly video in the how washing players need na hono mo say attack and far ball nko cross and strike and carbon on to wabra definitely we know say so why na you so be defend you betimi at the ball no so it was like I said I was caught up. Obusa question I was caught up main can the enchire no.
Na me the adeba ko na ayem ayi say on say Saturday after show no. Philip catch me say Brikum game no. A friend saying amankona die.
Yeah.
Call when you free. A friend saying and I was there in the ma. E say ombeshe 2. Amankona beshe 2 goals. Na game ayi nyambo ya bowie mama nkran so ase 2 goals
and games na buy no also always here predict say what has and I have na you do nkomo we each that why say we
dey so abro chase an nyoma nyina because so ba ye dey interest see too clear
enti enra this issue brings it down midi wie no enra until the fan say obi a o follow game ni bia abo ekubusa me say asembe na men kan kire no attention in mind about the
what dem kan hwe no Philippo yenko Philippo yenko
Mempese yenyina bejeje the penalty incidents I told you ewo Ambenu Emeyekwenli Arena wo Elembele. The reason is video na ye hwe no kra no me still me hu clarity.
Dia ye hwe sisi.
Video na ye hwe no.
When hu se bon.
Yes, we should have angles.
But say e bon nse na hu a it doesn't matter angle obehwe no.
Enya about I'm not disputing the fact say enya penalty.
Okay.
But what I mean is that yen take his side, maybe yen take his sides rather. Yen looking at the picture very clear. Now the reason na yedi VAR about football. You believe it's a referee in Kwamujina Center. No? Sometimes certain things happen at the blind side of the referees. So then yema referee no a third eye, and that third eye no is the video assistant referees. That is the third eye. And see, say bibia in case na bibia si na referee ne hu a the one room one back referee na dwen gina so say bibi say call so nti go and revisit that occasion that situation no na ye say ebia na de mimi hu no ebia won so be hu ne sa na say hu ne sa angles na ye hwebo no me yes referee na the penalty I'm not disputing the facts but as to whether say it was a penalty and a penalty no I wouldn't be the best person to judge. But there's still no issue and say said wait here 2 sides of the story. Basically Stars your common and so is Nations FC. Nations got a papa no back aside or say they are kwame chebeke bi anwaje obeji atu. Oh no, cry back.
I will pay master kese
chairman say. Now chairman talk 1 quarter also kono champagne. Chairman no 1 quarter also benum champagne. The ono beka bia no it is final. Time my ball game ni wie no. Now from a cutthroat source. Ebe dey adwa say our nations might pull out of the league. Your ball game ni wie no. Na ebe to adwa say our nations might pull out of the league because guess what? Nations that you come asem no more prepare some be celebrate trophy no by weekend you. Abranka say yes.
Because omo jacket no omo de be.
Say omo cry jacket.
Omo jacket omo de be celebration.
Champions 2025. In say no jackets na yen. Ebe ka dem mu.
Bansa bibia o munsem some last game on be share na.
Na dem ekwaje Ballon d'Or. Eye be within 30 minutes na dey say ye dey Rodri. Madrid for say enko. Ebi na esi wo Abranka say no. Madrid for say dey be enko.
See your friend Samiku for so on be African best.
Yeah.
Okwa na dey ama El Hadjof.
The issue as to when the league. The issue as to league never concern. Some of us yenti information from BBAO about reading of the game. How are you like yet say the dynamics na see how am you see equal. Yes, Teshain make it strong points for Gold Stars. Say even more so. They sat home. When the Gold Stars Shekarala and Kabana can leg in Kayan can once you. And the leg is so far from over. But Karala went to Abrankase, Dance Park, LBBNE, Echo share Gold Stars by 2-0. It was one of the results. Meno that day be about Monday and me call boss officer boss. Me lose scowl because game we Gold Stars in Karela because we would form na car and Karela na fair currently any Gold Stars. Into no dynamics in the Obeka won sembebre. But BBNE Gold Stars, Basakaoli Stars, any nation's case young playable. Me try verdict remember. But as a stance the FA is very quiet. You see BBI. And again, when the incidents in Sino, where was the GFA cameraman? Venues I war Ghana A8. Every month they be 8 venues. Because you get I think we have 8 venues now. Into at least every center be should have a cameraman. Into incidents in the buy part what kind a hat. They say born tie born some. What kind of born? They're born
Bonichiana. I made that dancer.
Yeah, referring me in kakra. Some incidents they see na later it was captured in the expose. That issue na make one sem. Sometimes the GFA should have the final say on the incidents because the products are yet torn. The Premier League is for the FA.
The general.
Referee Suka. But let me proceed. Very important, sir. The FA itself. And yes, sir, I'm junior also because you see, a cameraman detail there is paid for that job. 24 hours by Monday afternoon, the footage of the penalty incident, area of controversy. You see, some of these things, and your idea, I say, it's basic that would the cameraman call, you send a cameraman for reasons to say. For some of the reasons why the cameraman is there, for incident to say, basically, you better count some ways any day anyway, we say a Bobby H, we say a Bobby 2, we say a Bobby 3. So that the GFA camera, who can nation India, but GFA camera is independent and will play a neutral role. So I'm surprised that there was a GFA cameraman there. There was, okay. So why is it that from Sunday by CNN, no the penalty decisions by CNN, the proper video is not out there? Well, they have to work on that. It's not right. Secondly, me, I have always advocated for rich people to come to the game. So England, and yes, call England and game is nothing to write home about anyway. And my can't be said, deliberate policy to protect Sikafono league no more, and then encourage almost Skafo Omunyamba football, but because of treatment in Faswa we munyanutu, they also come and make sure say Sebiu Omo Aura League no more apiki clubs and invest in the clubs. So what Dr. Kwame Che is going to me is not a yet palatable situation for him. Untia said the league has no sponsor. He and other rich people in the league atwaso ayisika from different sources of their income. Last Nottingham Forest owner say me check more the reason why Oko Park no so. So he who fools knows and through bottom tier and to betimi tramp on tier can help. Yes. What you have no experience, don't talk about it. He feels it. Now my problem is those who manage the team is or your investor. Investors returns in the way Mope returns no is different from we are ordinary person who is managing the club. We are general manager or CEO of the club. Now we need the owner. You only prepare a budget all the time and send to him to pay. Especially when club is not bringing return on that investment. So sometimes owners go out of their way. But that is where more manage club no nimrano some using emotional intelligence. In the midst of a buffoni way more emotional intelligence game no tiase any language amutiase. You advise the owner wisely. That is why me see I'm against the worker. We against that. At least whatever I talk about we so that you write to the appropriate quarters. Now, if you have played, you would have ended up losing. Let's say if you are even the game, you could have equalized. Look, I have seen fixed matches in this country that did not end up being fixed in this country. Obi ball long shot 45 years than the referee was shocked. And won't mean so and football Sebio a gamer be team full of insanity. You make sure say you were in for the referee asem kan e be referee for say on pem wasem and now or the adwuma nenam yem fa sa. But go all out with the play. You can't even equalize the 2-2. You have more minutes ahead. Come on, why are we behaving like we don't understand football? That is football for you. Then you end up, even if you lose, 3 points. But in this case, this one, you are supposed to even lose. You are not losing only the 3 points. You are supposed to additional 3 points. Maybe a old boy and last match, but who debut Nekobo Carolina send ABCD. And in those of them who are saying Adiana Philip, I can listen. Carolina drew at a friend is saying BBN Ghost that drew at home against Samatex. Emmanuel in any by one the first away game. Against someone that drew at home against Dreams before they lost to Carolina. So what are you talking about? So how could you say FAS plan? I'm saying that they drew games they were supposed to win at home. In fact, Dreams Revival started from that 1 point of Dream now. Oh, baby. And football are full of uncertainty. 1+1 in football move. Are full of uncertainties. They might be brave. Football. So I believe that every president should speak to Dr. Kwame. So Obeja a bad omen for the league already. You want Swatre players who are going hungry. A common diomu because now they are not playing again. And they also feed families. So every president should call Dr. Kwame Nenumkana say be a dream be sakra or
okay.
Now Sebi will forget because what he's doing is very last season this is your performance. It's brilliant. And he's paying families. Player back with a family, coach a family. So for in Swatre, families are more depending on those players and look at what is happening. So we can't have another again. And I'm pleading with Dr. Kwame James because Oyobia, I know that he loves football, passion for football. Because Ofrima, Sikafono message ben comma Sikafono. Udi has already a ball, you almost perception different about it. Say chrono. Then this is also happening. So why a game no going forward?
Me da say Apostle General no na Emraso say yema etiefo nso ehya sese omubem yembie lines ni ntum na omonso emfre Emraso ba bia wo bia no betumi afre na onso do adwen kire e de aba 0548931931 0548931931 0551931931 0551931931 First caller. Hello. Good morning.
Champion Ember.
Yes, sir. Abacha also di. Anane yanko.
Ya no pese son pa me mama abaso. Emo boy ye papa. Then fa say am sports radio. Na Ember. I am paying for no omo. Yeah, after I'm paying for no che do. La team ti ni sani mo to there am moye. Yes, I'm paying for. I just don't pay for. I saw mo so mo sani se my wife. Na nature the empathy ko ka game. Yes, omo. Na ye boko company for abaso. say community Ember say that you put in one. This about it, you know, the country. And the empty the papa, I was a little bit. We tell it as well because last year, we never played. Let's have a say the delivery price next year. That was a power of boy. Number empty the quality and the papa said, "Do
Medase Anane Kunsuko Jokrum. Next caller. Hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ember.
Yes, sir, boss. We didn't be free free.
Ember, Oya Solomon.
Abi Solo Yango. Solo Yango.
Nana from Fong is a watch among the general. Mamma Mone, Abajapon in number, so not Minion and the Messian Radio Bia. Nakame, manager for the Agripa. Ocean nations. And about a match, of course, and this is the job on the bar. Say, after say, totally free more. Oh, share what the corner has, the reform, sir. You recommend Penipom and Podium. I come here and say, sir, reforms in a year, Juma, a grassroots stadium and Babayala stadium. Because other venues now, speaking in your title, a kind of money in and also. But you can say a police road stadium to air set condo, may come here 17. And one in a say, street in any type. And tomorrow, Nabonable. You will march and Namako, Bono, yes, Mobako, you know, not to the Mojimajabono would be more. And manager for Yagine. What at the beginning, and I say, Comojabon, but who could start my work for Papa and Alcobo? Yes, your first one. Let's go, but also Mokimudia. I say, who gets a green the Martin, you know, Jabon, Bonti, manager for Yagre, which is, you know, I'm not the Papa Peppa. I'm a Ghana football, and I'm to my pepper. I'm not going to do job as one in a Mantiano. That's a good performance. I'm modern. No, you don't pick up a day in India. And they have to never forget the capital. African
That's Abisolo. And so, and no, young fan next one. Hello, good morning, sir. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We didn't have you free.
Sompa FM.
But you pay on the mamma na casa dena me tunka ye. Hello. But you didn't listen off refrain. Yao Konongo.
Hello.
Yao Konongo yentiu. Yaw tie mi wo phone so ntie wo TV wa misre wo
me bacho me bacho mi bisa se me bacho mi bisa se konongo is me bacho mi bisa se isi za ko bate ayi fono
yaw this all ka say we are tie wo TV ni so anso ato aso
ko bate isi ni panic making the edumase nokura Nexino, Legino, Papa Nigrano Sosa Obeki.
Yaw tie mi phone so ntie wo TV answer me to me ntie wo kasa no ai. Well, your fan next caller. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir, boss. We didn't be free.
Yes, sir. I'm power. Paper to make a sexy to fly. You're penny for fight.
So fly. So, young Quay. Too bad. Line I drop. Young fan next one. Hello. Good morning, sir. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Emma.
Yes, sir, boss. We didn't be free.
Ogolali Sompa, German of this week.
Boss, but you're
Emma, my mama passone, Papa Moye, the mission of so. Since I made a message, Pastor Holy Saturday, you didn't send this match na television say you one day crepe and it's senior. Many Petia Yagin. I think you want to see man, not Mrano. What the man? Yeah, Bobo, senior funded in Abba. What's in my guy book? No, they say a clear. Let's report 2 goals in a day. I'm the chance at 1 point in the group friend. No senior. I don't say a million man over ball of 1 this season. But I'm going to the senior from Piers of the Husman, the Bill, who told you jump to the game. But the net to pull your million man at this winning morning ball.
na me wo gidi so be gisi ne ma me tia mama fie sara na ma ya ban quick to feel some grandpa you nyam nyajuma
that me that say boss next one good morning. Well, too bad. Line I drop. For next one, and then so 0551931931, 0548931931, 0548931931. Good morning.
Next one. Good morning. Sompa FM. And so 0551931931.
Hello. Good morning.
548931931.
But your offer no lower TV settings so radio one I say TV one. Either so below one and that's all between where from. Where as a wood till Casanans I want to make him come out. Why, Mr. Row? Yen enko birthdays in this way na. Na yen PJ Mona enko. Hello? Good morning.
Morning. You're talking about the specific coffee.
Mbacho yenkwe.
Yeah, the massy. Any to my part, Muti, and my Ghana, and Uncle Fonko no show. Ghana football in the I say you. I say, for now, didn't correct, am I? Hello?
Super.
Yeah, the massy. Any to my part, Muti, my Ghana. And Uncle Fonko no show. Ghana, I am paying for Omun didn't correct my Omun. Take the match about Korea. See ya. Na ye much to ka eh ketukuku ye ba no ba ya Ghana football eh se me de ka ba ka government ifan hunji ni embane ti se bania ye bania na ye pe bi na ba se die ni ya se ye me da ma se nanku bo shamo
Leso medase. Young far for the NCANA, young wrap up with the Ember days, no. Nah, yeah, sorry. Happy birthday to Benedicta, Grace Mumame Benedicta picture, and a student of College of Health, Nyamfo Orlando, Ejekum Blankson, and Sanwe Jumanie. Happy birthday, and Koma Yenua Bay. Bene. Happy birthday. Baby Awubiano, Erade, Emma Onyansa, Umbie Wadunum, Ujumedia Ugusu Awudi. Next, Florence Adwa Hagan. We see Orlando and Sanwe Jumanabia. Ula, Ejekum Blankson. You know, by so Nelson and Midwifery Training College. No, Union SDF and a ho. Anna Florence Adwa Hagan and so Eco School. Happy birthday. I mean a glorious one and call amount. And yet next Diana Ahama at Navy Recruit Training Command. Nutapo Sogakope Eho Anonosuo. Able Seaman Class 2. Inti and also en common no anafi Richard Awafo nursing officer or Samates Hospital and Yenya Rich and so Edini Juma Rich happy birthday and come out Nana Aku Ejewa Kodie Green Gold FM and TV Baha Aku okay Nana Ekia Ejewa Kodie, Nana Equia, Ejewa Kodie. Our fair and there your birthday. We are Juma our Green Gold FM and television. Samara boy from Ohine Nana Kwame Amo. And I'll say young for platform we so. Nayamau, happy birthday. Iced tea. And I say iced tea. And there your birthday. Also wo pankrono yenche here and there wawoda anu na wode ba na okay nti happy birthday enkoma yenua bemei or a guy pa. On this note, you draw the curtains down on today's show. Christo Amba Echna Yebesan Swedi Asia, Uti the Apostle General, Apostle Jeffrey Asari, Uti Nkansanso, and a darling boy say Prince, the money man Philip Inkumisa, a Jekum Blanks no Orlando, with Mr. Wack as the producer. Manchester for no ene kutem wo MCR Obapa Grace Yasantua Grace Mensa ene Kwabena Asante ye from Ember Power ye sorry na yakwakra akofa midday news enu echi no so